What's up, YouTube? Timmy's here. with Ronaldo's Matilda musical premiering on Netflix this week, and since I of course saw the film a couple of weeks ago, I decided to go all the way back to 1996 and do my review for the 1996 Matilda film. Now, Matilda, which came out all the way back in, which came out all the way on August 2nd, 1996, was directed by Danny DeVito, who has, of course, directed other stuff before, and he, of course, stars in this as well. If you guys don't know much about the story here, the film stars Mara Wilson, who you might remember as playing Robert Williams' young daughter in Mrs. Doubtfire. She was in the remake of Miracles on 34th Street. It's a shame she doesn't do anything anymore because I always thought she was a really good young actress. And it's a shame that I believe she's done other stuff like I believe she does like voice work if I'm not mistaken. But it's a shame that she doesn't really act as much as she used to. But if you guys don't know much about the story here, you got Mara Wilson, who plays child prodigy Matilda Wormwood, who develops psychonetic abilities and uses them to deal with her very not so great family, as well as a ruthless principal, Miss Trunchbull, at this Crunchherd Hall Elementary School. And of course, sorry that Matilda's parents here was actually portrayed by the aforementioned Dane DeVito, who plays Harry Wormwood, who plays Matilda's father. You also had Pam Ferris, who plays Agatha Trunchbull, who I remember seeing this movie as a kid. I was like, that character is one of the most ruthless, terrible characters in movie history. I mean, she might be even worse than Harry Marr from Home Alone. Then Harry put out a gun on Macaulay Culkin. It's like Kevin. That's how terrible this woman is. I mean, the stuff that this woman does with Trunchbull, whether it's like forcing a kid to eat, falsely accusing a kid to eating her cake and to force him to like eat a whole chocolate cake. Let's be real, who did not get hungry from a cake while watching that scene? Come on. Or maybe take turn taking a girl's ponytail and like flipping her around and making her fall. I mean, the stuff she does is despicable. But it does come in price because you do have Beth Davidson, who plays the role of Miss Honey. Who I think the chemistry between Miss Honey and Matilda is remarkable. There's almost like a fun theory that Matilda could be an X Men, which I could totally see why because she does have psychotic abilities, and I could totally see her being a part of the X Men. I mean that would be cool, but ain't never gonna happen. And you also do have some other fun supporting players like Rhea Perlman plays her mother. So of course Dave DeVito and Rhea Perlman was actually married. I believe he's still married if I'm not mistaken. But Rhea Perlman and Dane DeVito, despite playing despicable characters, they really played the part well. I mean Dane DeVito, him like with that fake hair wig, I thought was great. And of course you even had Pee Wee Herman himself, Paul Rubens popping up in this. John Lovitz even has a fun cameo. I mean, this movie is so cute. It's charming. Of course, it is based on the classic book by Roald Dahl, who, of course, there has been other film adaptation of Roald Dahl books before, like James and John Peach, most notably Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and of course, most recent Matilda the Musical. I mean, Matilda the Musical, I've already said this in my review, it's good, but nowhere near as good as the 1996 one. It is a really remarkable one, a really funny, really charming, really decent coming of age story. If you guys have not really seen the 1996 Matilda film yet, I recommend it. It is a really remarkable film. I mean, this is a childhood favorite of mine. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, you can probably rent it on Apple TV, Vudu, Prime Video. They usually show it on Freeform once in a while. I mean, that was the last time I saw it. Or, yeah, the last time I actually saw it was on Freeform. So give it a go if you guys haven't seen it. Maybe have a double feature. Watch this and the Matilda musical. You won't be disappointed. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen the 1996 Matilda film? It's a watch story. Are you a fan of it? You're not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? Have you ever read the book this is based on? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Human Sign.